It's happening, you guys. It is happening. It's happening. I'm doing it. Stop bullying me. I am very excited to sit down today and listen to Norman fucking Rockwell for the first time. I asked the Lana stands to show up on my channel and you guys did, and I feel a little bit of pressure on this video for some reason. I just really hope that it meets your expectations, that my reaction and, you know, my thoughts on the music meet your expectations, because let me tell you, you guys have been expecting. I don't even want to apologize for taking this long to do it because, like, I'm taking my Lana journey very seriously. I don't think you guys understand. Like, I just found out this past month, I checked in on my 2023 Wrapped music so far for this year, and for the first time since 2015 when I got Apple Music, Taylor Swift is no longer my most listened to artist. It is Miss Lana Del Rey by thousands of minutes, beating Taylor. And I feel a little bit like I'm cheating on Taylor, but also I'm just having so much fun with Lana. When I care about something, I want to take my time with it. Like, I don't want it to end. Like, I don't want my Lana journey to end. I don't want to be caught up with all the music because it's fun to, like, know that I have so much still to get to. And especially with Norman fucking Rockwell, I just know that it's, like, one of her most iconic, if not her most iconic project of all time. So, like, I'm so excited to get to it today, but I'm also, like, sad that I'm gonna get to it today and in like an hour and a half it's gonna be over. Like, what do you mean? But you know, this did take me a little bit longer to get to than usual. Maybe because of the pressure of the video, maybe because it's Norman fucking Rockwell, maybe because 1989 Taylor's version dropped and I had to have my moment with that, and I didn't want to do Norman fucking Rockwell too early, and then it ended up being pushed off a little late, and it's just, it is what it is. It doesn't matter anymore because now it's happening. It's happening. And also, I do like to give you guys in each Lana video a little update of like what my favorite song is or what I'm listening to most at the time, what might have grown on me. As far as Lust for Life, it's definitely my least listened to album so far. Cherry, though, you get it. But according to my current Apple Wrapped of 2023, skipping out on non-Lana songs, my top listened to Lana songs of the year are... My number one most listened to song of the entire year actually is Off to the Races. Sticking with just Lana, then it goes Million Dollar Man, Blue Jeans, Summertime Sadness, Cola, Florida Kilos, Yayo. So before we get into it, I want to let you know if you want to watch my full reaction to this album, that is available below on my Patreon. My Twitch is linked below where I have been streaming 3 to 4 times a week. I have my Letterboxd below. I have my PO box below. I have a whole bunch of stuff below. So if you care more about just this YouTube edit, check out the description box. Otherwise, let's look at this track list. I know that she has her cover of Sublime's Doin' Time. I'm excited to listen to it because there's a debate in my household where one of my sisters thinks that Lana's cover is better than the original, and then one of my other sisters is like, nothing can beat the original. I feel like I know the song Norman fucking Rockwell and Mariner's Apartment Complex. Again, only snippets of them, like probably the main chorus of each, again because of TikTok. Norman fucking Rockwell, I think, is the one that goes, "You're just a man, it's just what you do, head in your hands while you color me blue." You know, I think that's Norman fucking Rockwell. Mariner's Apartment Complex is, "And who I am is with you on these beaches, your Venice bitch, your die hard, your weakness," that one. And then Venice Bitch, I think I just know the tagline is something like, "It's me, bang bang kiss kiss, it's me, your little Venice bitch," or something like that. So that's what I know about the album as a whole. The rest of the songs I know nothing about, and even those 3 where I know parts of it, the majority of the song, like, I don't know the verses or like anything but like the main taglines of the song that everybody knows. So it'll be cool to get context into like those snippets and see what kind of story those songs tell when I finally listen to it as a whole. I also am aware that this is the first, I believe her first album where she collaborated with Jack Antonoff. As a Swiftie, I am a Jack fan, so I'm excited to maybe hear some of his influence in the album. And also, before we get into it, I don't even know who Norman fucking Rockwell is. I feel like I need to know. Who is Norman fucking Rockwell? Is his middle name fucking? Because that would be, that's a joke. I wish it was, though. I think for some reason he might be an artist. Is he an artist? Oh, yeah. An American painter and illustrator. But there's got to be some lore about him, obviously. There's got to be, he's known more than just for his profession, for Lana to choose his literal name as like a name of her project. He's done portraits of a lot of Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon. We know that Lana's into like that old America glam. His portrait subjects included Judy Garland. Wow. Okay, so he's a big deal. I get it. He's a big deal. The first track is Norman fucking Rockwell, so maybe the song will also give me some insight into Lana's perception of him. Okay, I've talked for how long? 11 minutes. It is time to start my Norman fucking Rockwell journey with track 1, Norman fucking Rockwell. The strings. We don't even need lyrics over this melody. This melody is so pretty. It feels like the opening to a musical. And then the piano. Strings and piano. Goddamn man-child. Can we just talk about that being the opening line of this album? Is that like foreshadowing the themes of this album? Is she angry? Lust for Life. She was having the time of her life. This is different. Goddamn man-child. Imagine being the person that she's singing about. You fucked me so good that I almost said I love you. Is this what this album reaction's gonna be? Is this what it's gonna be? It's just gonna be one line at a time with me pausing. And I know that, let me put a disclaimer, because if you're the type of person who likes for someone to just sit and listen and then talk at the end, my hand doesn't listen to that rule. My hand just immediately, oop, it just does that. Wait, that's so contradicting. Goddamn man-child sounds like she's about to go in on somebody, like she's upset. But then she's talking about, you fucked me so good that I almost said I love you. Which is just a hilarious lyric. Like, that's just one of those lyrics where I feel like it was in the Notes app before she put it into a song, because it just stands out and it's so good. But those two lyrics being next to each other is interesting to me. Yeah, I'm sure L-bombs get dropped in some heated moments. I feel like that's a relatable thing. You don't know the half of the shit that you put me through. Your poetry's bad and you blame the news. But I can't change that, and I can't change your mood. Cause you're just okay. Before we get into that, oh my god, the whiplash. Okay, wow, this is actually such a short little verse before going right into the chorus. You're fun and you're wild, but you don't know half of the shit that you put me through, which matches up perfectly into the chorus of what I know she's about to sing about. Head in your hands as you color me blue. We will get to that. We'll talk about the chorus, but you don't know half the shit that you put me through. I love that she phrased it that way. It's not like you put me through so much. It's you don't even know half of what you put me through, which says so much about the man. It tells us also that he doesn't care to notice it. And then also your poetry is bad and you blame the news. Just tells me so much about this person, because her saying your poetry is bad, it clearly, like, to me, I'm like, okay, so he's really into his own poetry and thinks that he's great. And maybe that could touch on like a bit of self-absorption. Like a lot of poets and just artists in general, they never feel like they're doing enough with what they create. A lot of the time it's the people that think that they're making the greatest thing ever that absolutely suck at what they do. And so I don't know, I think like her calling out his bad poetry just also paints a picture of the type of person that he is, like maybe the self-absorbed artist type. And it makes sense that he would be that type, given that he doesn't notice the effect that he might have on her half the time, or what he's putting her through, right? Your poetry is bad and you blame the news. You blame the news. Like the second half of that is interesting. I think that's two separate thoughts. I don't think those two things coincide with each other, his poetry being bad and the fact that he blames the news. But I think blaming the news is another piece of him that shows us that he's not really a doer. He doesn't try to change anything. He just is someone that just shifts the blame onto everything else all the time rather than looking at himself. But I can't change that, and I can't change your mood. It's the way that she's singing it. Her voice is beautiful as always, but this line really shines through because of the way that she's performing this song, where she is managing to sound just so resigned to the person that she's decided to be with. She's ready to call him out, but she's also planning on keeping that to herself in this moment. 'Cause you're just a man, it's just what you do. Your head in your hands as you color me blue. Harmony. little break to carry us into the next verse. Okay, so like again, this is just one of the most simple choruses of all time and one of the best choruses of all time. First of all, it's so sad that she starts these little chorus segments off with, "'Cause you're just a man. It's just what you do." Like, she's just accepted the fact that he's gonna treat her like shit because, oh, he's a man. Which is sad because, first of all, it just shows the experiences that she's had in her past. It shows the men that she has come across in her past that have caused her to lower her expectations with other men going forward. It's just sad to see somebody think this way because, you know, there are a lot of great men in the world, I think. There are a lot of men that should be held to a higher standard, despite the ones that cause us to think that there should be lower standards for them. You're just a man, it's just what you do. And then your head in your hands as you color me blue, like saying, just telling us that all these men that she's been with, she's just used to them being so focused on themselves and just expecting her to be the follower in the relationship and expecting her to stay strong and not need anything and just be there when they want her there. Your head in your hands while you color me blue is literally one of the greatest lyrics of all time. Because obviously it's saying, like, your head in your hands, like, they're blue, they're sad, they're upset. They're not even realizing because they're so absorbed in their own troubles and woes, and they're in such a state of pity me. I have it worse. I have it the worst. That they're not noticing that all of the things that they're doing that are causing Lana to break down right alongside them. And it's just like, it's just, I think, something that a lot of people can relate to, and it's just one of those special lyrics that I'm grateful to have in the world, and I think a lot of people are grateful for.
You act like a kid even though you stand 6'2". Self-loathing poet, resident Laurel, can you know it all? You talk to the walls when the party gets bored.
Wow.
I wait for the best when I could have you.
Why is every lyric of this song a banger? It's the way that she's like really being funny about it. Like, you act like a kid even though you stand 6'2". It's like low-key funny, but she's so serious. Like, that's what makes it more funny though. Self-loathing poet. And to like hate yourself that much, like to be so self-loathing, I think also adds on to like how conceited you are. Like you think that you matter so much that you hate yourself that much. Like, I don't mean to say like you don't matter, but does anyone at the end of the day? Like, we're all in our heads about it. It's like the argument of like everyone's important and no one's important. Like, that's how I see it. But when you put so much emphasis on yourself, even when it comes down to like, I'm not good enough, it's like, chill out. Who do you need to be good enough for? The world isn't going to change if you're like, make a good poem. I don't know. You talk to the walls when the party gets bored of you is just so like out of touch with reality, like thinking that everything they say is the most important thing you'll ever hear, that if no one notices, they don't even care. They're going to be in their little Delulu head and keep talking. And if the walls are all that's listening, they're like, okay, this is what I have to work with. Let me just talk. Some people just need to stop talking. And then this, but I don't get bored. I just see it through. Why wait for the best when I could have you? It's frustrating to hear these lyrics. First of all, incredible lyrics, like shocking lyrics, because she's just going in on this man. And then how can it come back around to, I just care about you so much and I love you so much that I know that there's better out there and I don't even care. To me, I'm like, girl, why do you feel like that? Because the song has not given us a story in which I can understand why you love this man. I only can see why you should be leaving him based on this song alone. So I'm curious where the bridge goes with it, or if the album as a whole is going to dig into like this relationship and bring me more understanding to the softness that she has for the subject of this song.
You're just a man, it's just what you do. Your head in your hands as you color me blue.
I love how she sings the word blue. I couldn't tell if that's what she was doing or if it just sounded like that, but I think how she's singing it is she's going, starting with the word, like blue, but then at the end of it, she goes into like a hum with like a closed mouth hum where it ends on like a and I love that little transition on the word. I don't know why, I'm obsessed.
You make me
we're closing out the song. No bridge, just blue. We're just blue. Jack and Lana. It's just a perfect song. Like I said, the only thing about this song is it makes me sad. Well, maybe that's the point of it. It makes me sad listening to it, just like he's making her sad. The sadness is just like, it's a little tornado, you know, you get swept up in it in this song and you can't escape it. And I think that's what it's trying to do to us. Why are you with a man that is like this? It's a beautiful song, but it's a frustrating song. It's very melancholic. I just really am curious about what stage in this relationship she wrote this song. Was this something she wrote after it was over or in the middle of it? Because I know it feels like it's taking place in the middle of the relationship, but it just is so self-aware that it makes me wonder if it was something that a concept that she decided to write about after the fact. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I'm just happy she wrote about it at all, because what do you mean that's a song that exists in the world? It took me 15 minutes to get through that song. Next up we have Mariner's Apartment Complex, which I know pieces of, like I said. I hope we stick with the piano throughout the whole project. And guitar. We get very little guitar out of Lana, and it makes me excited when we do.
You took my sadness out of context at the Mariner's Apartment Complex. I ain't no candle in the wind.
Okay.
I'm the board, the lightning, the thunder, kind of girl who's gonna make you wonder who you are and who you've been.
And who I've been is with you on these beaches. Your Venice bitch, your diehard, your weakness. Ooh, the harmonies!
Maybe I could save you from your sins. My, you found this, you need this. Take a deep breath, baby, let me in.
That's how I feel before every album. I feel like I need to take a deep breath before I let more Lana into my life. Oh, wow. Okay. I love what she's doing with her voice. I love, because we know she has the power. She can give us bold vocals, but it's really cool to see her experiment with these more breathy talking vocals. We've had of them from her in the past, but I'm talking about like for a full song, I feel like she's never stuck to this vibe vocally for like an entire song. It's mostly like for a moment or two within her music, but I just love that range in her voice, and I really enjoy it being given to an entire song. You took my sadness out of context at the Mariners. Okay, so the Mariners Apartment Complex, I'm guessing, is just like a random place that's important to her. Maybe I wonder if it's like the real spot where she lived or where this person lived or something, because that would be kind of crazy. I ain't no candle in the wind. Okay, so this man doesn't pay attention to her enough to realize who she is and what she's capable of, and all the little things that create her. You know what I hate? I hate like what's wrong? And then you have to go, nothing. And they go, no, what's wrong? Something's wrong. And then you're like, nothing is wrong. And then they keep digging at it, and then you're like, okay, now something's wrong because you're annoying the shit out of me. That's kind of what I associate with this, where she maybe was in a type of mood, was feeling a type of way, but it was nothing big, and then he dug at her about it and was like trying to make it a bigger deal than it was, and she's trying to tell him, no, I can handle myself, like I can handle my emotions, I'm not a candle in the wind, I'm not gonna flicker out by a gust of wind, like it takes a lot to bring me down, and if you don't get that, how do you know me? She goes on to hype herself up. I'm the board, the lightning, the thunder, the kind of girl who's going to make you wonder who you are and who you've been. I think it's just a cool self-empowerment type of concept and line here, explaining how secure she is in herself, and how if you have to wonder where I'm at, don't. You should be wondering where you're at, you know? Like, I'm always cool, calm, collected. I'm always standing tall. And so much so that everyone around me should be wondering what the fuck they're doing with their lives. And who I've been is with you on these beaches. Your Venice bitch, your diehard, your weakness. I love that she's bringing it back around to him. It's almost like a reassuring type of thing. Like, no, I'm happy with where we're at right now. Take a look at me and really think about what we're doing here, what I've done with you, how I'm treating you, how I'm enjoying my time with you. So kiss the sky. That's beautiful. Kiss the sky and whisper to Jesus. I love this. My is so cute. You found this, you'll need this. Take a deep breath, baby, let me in. Oh, I love it. It's like the story of the song so far is him like trying to probe at her and make her look inward and be like, "Are you okay? Are you good? Are you sure?" And she's like, "I'm not the one who should be asking myself that. I'm here to make you ask those questions because you're the mess, not me. I'm just here to help you out."
You lose your way, just take my hand.
The melody change is
You're
seamless.
lost at sea, then I'll command your boat to me again. I'm your man.
I'm your man.
I'm your man.
I love moments like that. I just have like a weakness with gender roles being messed with a little bit, and her saying, "I'm your man." Like, we all know what that means. Like, that's a common phrase. Like, "I'm your man, I'm the man for the job." And I love that she's owning that phrase. That's so cool.
They mistook my kindness for weakness. I fucked up, I know that, but Jesus.
Ooh, what did she do?
Can a girl just do the best she can?
Mm-hmm.
Catch a wave and take in the sweetness. Think about it, the darkness, the deepness,
More whispered
all the things that make
vocals.
me who I am.
She's saying so much. She's saying so much. They mistook my kindness for weakness. I'm curious. What did she do? What caused this song? Catch a wave and take in the sweetness. So she's like, I know I fucked up, but like, can we just focus on the good? Like, she doesn't like to dwell. I just don't think she's someone who likes to dwell. She's constantly living in the moment. She's constantly trying to catch a new wave and figure out a new sound, a new version of herself, a new moment to hold on to and keep her above water. And she's really good at, I think, creating those waves in those moments. These two lyrics are such a juxtaposition. Catch a wave and take in the sweetness. You know, you picture a wave as like beauty and glistening and just pretty. And then think about it. She says, that's not just it, not just the surface of the wave. Think about the darkness and the deepness to it. All the things that make me who I am. It's like she's talking about herself as the wave, where she's like beautiful on the outside, and then on the inside there's just so much more to her. And she looks at life the same way, where she acknowledges that everything is just not what it seems, and she likes to dig deeper into the sweetness of the moment and get into like the nitty-gritty of things and live in that space. My God.
And who I am is a big time believer that people can change, that you don't have to leave her when everyone's talking. You can make a stand.
Ooh, I love the emphasis on that. You can make a stand.
And in the dark I feel your resistance. You can see my heart burning in the distance. Baby, 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 I'm your man, yeah.
I didn't even hear the words she was saying when she hit that note change, I'm not gonna lie. And who I am is a big time believer that people can change. No, you don't have to leave her. It doesn't surprise me that she thinks this way, but I'm not like that. Like I'm like, oh, people never change. I'm very much a cynic when it comes to that type of thing, which I wish I wasn't. But that explains a lot when it comes to Norman fucking Rockwell, the song, because I'm like, what are you doing sticking with this man? This is why. She's talked about it a million times about how she's a ride or die. And also in Norman fucking Rockwell, it's all about, yes, I know he's not perfect. And then in Mariner's apartment complex, she's saying, I believe that people can change and you don't have to leave her. It's interesting that she chose the line, you don't have to leave her, rather than I don't have to leave him. Because, you know, people changing, it seems like from the outside that we are waiting on the man to change in this. She's talking about the toxicity of this man, and it seems like she should be waiting on him to change if that's what she thinks, that people can change. But then she's saying you don't have to leave her. So it's almost like she's staying with this person just to test whether it's possible for someone to stick around for once. Because it's like, yeah, maybe he's this, and this. Maybe I don't like this about him or this, and he does this. But at the end of the day, he stays. And that's what I do too. I stay. And maybe that's the one difference that she needs in a person. And it's really sad to think about because you deserve better. But if she's constantly like being left all the time, and then she finds this person who at the end of the day, at least they stay, maybe that's all she needs. That's a sad place to be in. When everyone's talking, you can make a stand. The way she emphasized you can make a stand felt like she was talking directly to this man. It might go back to You Blame the News. Like he seems very, from the lyric of You Blame the News and Norman fucking Rockwell, he seems very wishy-washy about taking stances on anything. And so the You Can Make a Stand might just be a general call out to his personality, but also when everyone's talking, maybe that could be about talking about them and telling him to make a stand and stand up for her. Oh my gosh, even in the dark, I feel your resistance. Yeah, to act. He's just a floater. You can see my heart burning in the distance. Wow, that's crazy. Oh my, even in the dark, I can feel your resistance. Even in the dark, she can see him pulling away from her. But at the same time, even in the dark, he can see her heart burning in the distance. Like she's constantly, and then followed up with I'm your man. Hell yeah, she is. Because even when you're pulling away, she's standing there and waiting for you to come back. Are you?
I'm your man.
Another instrumental break. Oh, what are those noises? It almost sounded like a typewriter, like a faint typewriter being pushed back into place. For a second, I don't know. Probably wasn't, but it's just like, get out of your own head. Just live. Are you ready for it? What was that outro? Are you ready for it? Are you ready for me? Are you ready for the journey I'm capable of taking you on? Listen, in terms of this album, no, Lana, I'm not. Actually, I'm not. That was another song down. Another 20 minutes of getting through it. This is gonna be the longest video I've ever recorded. Next up is Venice Bitch, which if I know, well, from what I know of the snippet of this song, It's Me, a Little Venice Bitch, it's quite a different vibe change from these first two songs. So I wonder if it's going to be a vibe change just for this one song, or if the album's going to take a little bit of a turn sonically for a bit now going forward. Oh. The sound is staying cohesive. Okay, I was expecting a very different sound based on what I've heard.
Feel fun,
Oh.
feel love, fresh out of fucks forever.
I love an alliteration. How many F's was that? Fear, fun, fear, love, fresh out of fucks forever. 6. Wonderful.
Oh God, miss you on my lips. It's me, a little Venice bitch, on the stoop with the neighborhood kids, calling out bang bang kiss kiss. You're in the
Oh my god, so many different melodic changes. Okay, what is happening? We're getting back into like poet Lana here. That's the vibe that this song is giving me. Fear, fun, fear, love. That sounds like the man. Fresh out of fucks forever. Wait, is that also the man? That could be. Like, he just doesn't care about anything. That's the vibe I'm getting. But also, it could be like he fears fun and he fears love. But at this point, she's just fresh out of fucks forever. She's the one fresh out of fucks forever because she's sick of like reassuring him. Ice cream, ice queen. That's very interesting because when I think ice cream, I think childlike, I think happiness and summer and fun, and ice queen is very much the opposite of that. So like it's a fun play on words just because of how they sound together, but also I feel like that's giving like, it's like representing two sides of her. I dream in jeans and leather. That's just a great line. I don't think we need any meaning there. Live stream, I'm sweet for you. Are they like long distance and she's trying to catch his live streams? Does he pay more attention? Does he have fans? Is he like a person in the industry? And she's like his little groupie love kind of moment. Oh God, miss you on my lips. Oh, okay, so yeah, maybe it is long distance. It's me, your little Venice bitch, on the stoop with the neighborhood kids, calling out bang bang kiss kiss. I don't know what to take from this chorus. It's clearly, this feels like her calling him up and being like, hey, it's me. Remember me, I miss you. But then on the stoop with your neighborhood kids calling out bang, bang, kiss, kiss. I don't know. It's kind of giving, on the stoop with the neighborhood kids kind of is giving like, I'm just here and I'm always going to be here waiting for you. Like, I'm just a kid type of thing. and you're the one like off and doing things, and I'm just sitting here like a kid waiting for you to come back.
And as the summer fades away, nothing cold can stay. You're beautiful and I'm insane. We're American made.
Okay. I love this. You're in the yard, I light the fire, and as the summer fades away, nothing gold can stay. Because, like, the fire is representative of the gold, and, you know, literally nothing gold can stay is her saying, like, literally the fire is going to burn out, but also metaphorically. In this song, obviously, it means, like, the good times fade. And I think that she just uses gold a lot so far in her discography to represent idealism and an idealist moment, idealistic relationships, that type of thing. You're beautiful and I'm insane. Girl, don't worry, he's insane too, based on the songs I've been hearing. We're American made, beautiful and insane. That's funny.
Give me Hallmark, one dream, one life, one lover. Paint me happy and blue.
Oh my God. Okay. Give me Hallmark, one dream, one life, one lover. Obviously, she's out here begging for the one person that's going to stay forever, right? Paint me happy and blue. Blue in that moment could mean blue skies. You know, blue is often, blue's a weird color because it can be associated with both happiness and sadness depending on the context. And obviously when she's saying paint me happy, immediately my brain went to like blue skies, happy blue. But then I remembered Norman fucking Rockwell and her saying head in your hands while you color me blue. And paint me happy and blue kind of ties into that. And I'm thinking she's just ready for it all. She's ready for him to paint her happy or paint her blue, make her happy or make her sad. Like she's ready for it all. She's not idealizing anymore. She's not looking for him to change into this perfect thing and be perfect to her. She's ready to take all the flaws as long as he'll stay and be her Hallmark lover, which is also talked about in Mariner's apartment complex. I love the story that this album is giving right now.
Norman Rockwell.
The way I just realized there's still 8 minutes left of this song. This is a 10-minute song.
It's me, a little Venice bitch. You're in the yard, I light the fire. And as the summer fades away,
Vocals.
nothing gold can stay. We're American made.
Oh. I'm sorry, what was that? I'm sorry, what was that?
We're American made.
Yes, Lana. Ooh, I'm like, I can't stay still.
Oh God, want you on my lips. It's me,
I do. Oh.
the neighborhood kids. Signing off, bang, bang.
Ooh, the build. Oh, and we're bringing it back. Oh my God, what's happening? What was that? The chills. And you're trying to bring me back down after that? Oh. A little techno? Ooh.
You should come over.
Ooh, changing lyrics. Because they're together again.
Back in the garden, we're getting high now because we're older. A baby crimson and clover.
The way I just don't even understand half of what she's even talking about, and it's still the greatest thing I ever heard. And like, I don't know what this means. I love this. Me, myself, I like diamonds, my baby crimson and clover. Like, I don't know what that, I can't put into words what that means, but I do understand, like, it creates this gray image that's not even an image in my head of these two people and how they meld together. And Because like the delicateness of a diamond, but also it's sharp, and then like the crimson and clover, those two things are very different. But like crimson, bold, clover, soft. Losers. Beautiful loser. I love this. Everything, whatever, just nothing matters. I love this. These ad libs, kind of stream of consciousness. The words don't make sense, but they do. Like, it's not English, it's not grammar, but it is. Why does this work? This is a top-down drive in the car song. I don't have a car where I can do that, but I can imagine. Oh, I love the distortion of whatever's happening in the back. She never gets sick of it. She never gets sick of him. Oh, how is it so chaotic but beautiful at the same time? What is this song? Maybe it's because I'm seeing the lyrics split up in this way. If you weren't mine, I'd be jealous of your love. Like, that sounds like a complete sentence, but the way that the lyrics are split up, it also kind of looks like if you weren't mine, I would be. Like, which could mean a couple different things. Like, if I didn't have you, I would just be happy with myself because I'm that bitch. But also, it could be like, if you weren't mine, I'd be. Like, I'd only have myself. I don't want anybody else. But then also completing it as, if you weren't mine, I'd be jealous of your love, obviously speaks for itself too, and it's a fun lyric.
Jealous of your love.
What in the world just happened? Like, what do you mean that was just a song that exists? Like, I feel like 3 different songs happened in one, but also it managed to stay cohesive. Like, it wasn't a Bohemian Rhapsody moment where it was literally like so many different things happening at once and somehow it works together. Like, no, it was still like a cohesive sound. I just love the storytelling. Like, so many of these songs are tying back into each other, and I hope that continues. And now we have Fuck It, I Love You, which is like the greatest song title of all time. Because, like, that's the vibe. Like, I am very much, I get that. Like, I get that. Like, I never want to admit, oh, I love you. I'm not like, oh, I love you. I'm like, okay, fine, fuck it, I love you. I get the energy.
I like to see everything in neon.
Yes, I get.
Drink lime green, stay up till dawn. Maybe the way that I'm living is killing me.
I didn't take that first line the way I think I was meant to. The first line, I like to see everything in neon. I feel like that's saying she sees everything brighter and bolder than other people. She lives harder, wears rose-tinted glasses a lot of the time. But she's using neon as a reference to like the neon lights that sign up in the night, saying that she prefers the nighttime because that's when the party gets started. And she's saying, you know, maybe that's not a great thing. Okay, I get it.
One day I woke up like maybe I'll do it differently. So I moved to California, but it's just a state of mind. It turns out everywhere you go, you take yourself, that's not allowed.
Oh.
Wish that you would hold me or just say that you were mine. It's killing me slowly.
Okay, I felt like it was about to transition into watch what you say to me, careful who you're talking to. I don't know why I got that. Okay, whoa. That melody. I love that. Okay, one day I woke up like maybe I'll do it differently, so I moved to California. Okay, we're telling a story from her past because obviously it's been a couple albums since she made that move. But this is where it gets interesting. But it's just a state of mind. It turns out everywhere you go, you take yourself. It's not a lie. Because she has been romanticizing the shit out of California since Ultraviolence. And this is the first time where she's like, look, I thought I would be a different person in California, but I love that line. I want to see it. What is it again? it turns out everywhere you go, you take yourself. Like, you can't escape yourself. You don't become a new person. You can change little things about yourself. You can decide to do different things differently, but it doesn't really matter where you are. A place might push you to make that change, but at the end of the day, it's not the place that makes the change. It's you that decides to. And if you're not going to do that, you're going to stay the same person. And it's interesting to see her finally own that.
Turn the radio on, dancing to a pop song. Fuck it, I like you. Fuck it, I like you. Fuck it, I like you.
She's crooning. Is that what it's called? I love that. I'm not ready. I don't even have anything to say. I just am not ready to keep going. Fucking I love you. What do you mean? Let me process. The drums that kicked in. The vocals. The jazzy soul.
I used to shoot up my veins in neon. You moved to California, but it's just a state of mind. And you know everyone adores you. You can feel it in your type. Baby, wish that you would hold me, or just say that you're mine, but it's killing slowly.
I love that. I love that we changed the lyrics there and got more story. Okay, we're turning it on him. You moved to California, but it's just a state of mind, and you know everyone adores you. You can feel it and you're tired. I love that. No one talks about that. Like, usually, like, being adored is something that you crave, but I get, like, when you're adored, there's so many different expectations put on you, and you just feel like you're not good enough. And I feel that. Baby, wish that you would hold me, or just say that you're mine. Yeah, she feels like if he would stop focusing on what the world thinks of him, and notice what matters, what's right in front of him, her, that it would take some weight off of his shoulders. She's willing to take some weight off his shoulders. Just say that you're mine. Oh my God. This is not even this is a situationship that she's singing about. All of this, and it's just a situationship? Okay. And it's dragging, and it's taking its toll on her in this one. It's killing me slowly.
Dream a little dream of me. Turn this into something sweet. Turn the radio on.
Hold on, that reminds me of her song Radio. Now my life is sweet, sweet. Turn it into something sweet. Now my life is sweet like cinnamon. Baby, love me 'cause I'm playing on the radio, but she's not asking him to love her in this one. She's just saying, fuck it, I love you.
Fuck it, I love you. Fuck it, I love you.
Oh, I love the catch in her voice on the word love.
Fuck it, I love you.
Like, the V in love isn't totally pronounced.
The trip from California's more than just a state of mind. I met you on the boulevard, but in my head you blew my mind. And if I wasn't so fucked up, I think I'd fuck you all the time. When you dream you got my money in my mind, chances in my veins, running out of time. When you dream you got my money in my mind, chances in my veins, running out of time, running out of time.
This is my favorite song on the album so far. Oh my God. She changed it again. It turns out California is more than just a state of mind. I met you on the boulevard, went through my hair, you blew my mind. Wait, I love that. Wind blows, but he blew her mind. That's cute. And if I wasn't so fucked up, I think I'd fuck you all the time. Wait, that's interesting. Wait, I wonder what she means by that. If I wasn't so fucked up, what does she mean? Fucked up in what way keeps her from fucking, like... I feel like if you're literally fucking someone 24/7, that's a problem, because you got to get your own stuff done. You got to live your own life too and keep on, you know. But also she's saying if I wasn't so fucked up, Maybe she's just being funny and being like, if I had my head screwed on straight, I wouldn't care about my own career and my own life, and I would just fuck you all the time. Wow. And then it fading out with the fuck it, I love you with all of these choruses. I don't even know. Is it this the chorus? And then California Dreaming, got my money on my mind. Jazz is in my veins, running out of time. I don't know what she means by that. Jazz is in my veins. What's running out of time? Does she feel like her chance at success? What do you guys think she means by the running out of time part? What is she trying to get done here? I don't know. And I don't care too much because the song itself, brain chemistry changed. Thank you, Lana. Okay, hey, next up is Doing Time, our Sublime cover. I'm excited to hear this.
Summertime.
Ooh, harmony.
Living's easy. Rallies on the microphone with Ross MG. All the people in the dance will agree that we're well qualified to represent the LBC. Me and my girl, we got this relationship. I love her so bad, but she treats me like shit.
Wait. I'm like thinking about like what this song is saying. Usually this is a song that I vibe to and I've not like really paid attention to the lyrics, but like now I'm paying attention to the lyrics and I get why this song is on this album. I love her so bad, but she treats me like shit. Listen, I see you, Lana. I see how this fits in with your story of this album. Ooh, the snaps.
All the people in the dance will agree that we're in dance to the rhythm. It gets hard.
Her voice is so good on this. Like it matches so well. Best part. Yeah.
We gonna run to the party and dance to the rhythm. It gets harder.
Ooh, just her vocals on that last harder. Okay, here's the thing. I love like that she chose this song. I didn't really think about that, how it would fit into the story of the album. It does. Her voice works so well with it. And when it comes to like a matter of which one's better, I don't think it's about that. I don't think they're both so different from each other that you just can't compare. Like if you want one vibe over the other, I would say like the vibes of each song are very different. And maybe that's why it's hard to compare because the OG is more like, how do I explain the vibe of the OG? It's kind of carefree. And Lana adds this like extra sense of sexuality and sensuality where it seems like she's kind of having fun with the toxicity. Like she's kind of acting like, oh, it's so hard, but also she likes it. Like, do you get that sense in the way she's performing this song? I don't know, or maybe her voice just does that. Like she has just like a really sexy voice. So sometimes it just comes across that way. Next up is Love Song. When I hear Love Song, I just think, I'm not gonna write you a love song cause you asked for it cause you need one. You know, that one? I'm guessing that's not gonna be the vibe here. I wonder if this is... I just don't believe her. I have trust issues with Lana's track titles. Like, I just don't think that this is gonna be a straight up love song. There's probably gonna be some twist on it. I mean, so far it sounds like one. The strings. Whenever there's strings that start a song off, I just feel like I need to say strings. The strings. Because, you know, you get it.
In the car, in the backseat, I'm your baby.
Why is the car so romantic? I get it.
We go so fast, we don't move. In your car, I'm a star and I'm burning through you.
That metaphor.
In your car, I'm a star and I'm burning through you.
I love it.
Be my once in a lifetime.
Oh, it is genuine.
Lying on your chest, in my body dress. I'm a fucking mess, but I would like to think that you would stick around.
That's a sad theme. She's so insecure about that and scared that he's gonna leave.
Start to make you proud.
Scary. Her life is in this man's hands.
The touch, the way we love, it all comes down to make the sound of our love song.
Oh, that melody was beautiful.
Touch me anywhere, 'cause I'm your baby. Grab my waist, don't waste any part.
Waste and waste. Very clever. I love this. These lyrics are beautiful. Touch me anywhere because I'm your baby. Grab my waist, don't waste any part. Like she's saying, you can, but also I desperately need you to touch like every inch of me so that I can feel like I belong truly to you. Like she needs that feeling of possession. She just wants to belong to somebody through and through because like in her head, he's hers. And she's just like, please prove to me that you're mine too.
Is it safe to just be who we are?
Okay, I will cry. Is it safe to just be who we are? That's beautiful. And that's all somebody wants. Like, that's all it is with true love, I think, is knowing that you could be yourself through and through, and they can too, and it's okay. But she's also asking it as a question. I wish she could say, I know that it's safe to just be who we are, but she's not. Like, she still is asking it, and she wants it to be. And I'm not sure if we're going to get an answer from him.
Is it safe?
Yeah, repeat that, please. Just stab me.
Lying on your chest,
Love this.
In my body dress, I'm a fucking mess, but
Beautiful.
The taste, the touch, the way we love, it all comes down to make the sound of our love song.
There's something about this song that just makes me want to cry. And I don't know if it's just because it's so beautiful or the melody. Sometimes a certain melody just makes you emotional. I don't know if I know people can relate to that, I think. But also, it's called Love Song, and there's this underlying insecurity throughout it where she wants things to reach a certain point and she's waiting for him to catch up. And it just makes me sad because like this is such a beautiful song and she's thinking such beautiful thoughts, and like I don't want her to waste those beautiful thoughts on a person who's not gonna be there in the end. I don't know, but yeah, what do you mean? Beautiful song, beautiful vocals, beautiful melody, beautiful lyrics. It's just beautiful. Okay, Cinnamon Girl. Cinnamon Girl. Now my life is sweet like oh. She started singing fast.
In my teeth from your kiss.
Oh, because he's so sweet.
You're touching me. All the pills that you take. Violet, blue, green, red to keep me at arm's length don't work.
What? We started off cute. Cinnamon in my teeth from your kiss. You're touching me. Great. All the pills that you take, violet, blue, green, red, to keep me at arm's length. Like, obviously, he's abusing drugs, like, clearly. But also abusing drugs in order to keep himself numb. You know, he's someone who's afraid of falling in love, and if he allows himself to feel fully, that might happen. So he, the type of drug abuser that uses to shut out feelings. And he thinks that that might warn her away, but she's... Boy, have you listened to her music? She's a ride or die.
Violet, blue, green, red to keep me out. I win. There's things I wanna say to you, but I'll just let you live. Like if you hold me without hurting me, you'll be the first who ever did. Hold me, love me, touch me, I'll be the first who ever did.
I was happy for the first two lines, and then I'm sad again. There's things I want to say to you, but I'll just let you live. And then what does she change it to? There's things I want to say to you, but better not to give. That's trauma. That's past trauma. She decides to shut her mouth because she's afraid, based on experiences in the past, that if she speaks her mind a certain way, it's going to come off as her being a burden to him. If she speaks her mind a certain way, it's going to turn into him leaving and not liking something that she has to say. And so she just stays quiet out of fear that she'll say the wrong thing and make him go running. If you hold me without hurting me, you'll be the first who ever did. I don't know why it like makes me so sad, but also that's how it works. Like relationships, like if you're single and you've dated in the past, that line is going to ring true to you and it sucks.
Kerosene in my hands, you made me mad, on fire again. All the pills let you take, violet, blue, green, red, to keep me at arm's length. There's things I wanna say to you.
I'm not ready because I need to talk about this kerosene lyric. Kerosene in my hands, you make me mad, on fire again. Listen, kerosene isn't what causes the fire. Flame to kerosene is what causes the fire. He's the flame, right? Kerosene on her hands, constantly having kerosene on her hands around him, just like paints this picture that she's constantly on edge and waiting, like ready to blow up, ready for him to say something wrong and make her mad. And it's so easily to spark that fire and upset her, which is annoying. Like, I need her to be with a man where she can keep her hands clean.
There's things I wanna say to you, but I'll just let you live. Like if you hold me without hurting me, you'll be the first to ever.
Did I just catch on, or did she change the lyrics slightly there to make me realize that this is what she's not saying to him? Like if you hold me without hurting me, you'll be the first who ever did. She like doesn't want to put that pressure on him or make him overthink. There's a lot of this sound, like, I don't know how to describe it other than it sounding like alien. Oh, like that. That's happening a lot in the production of this album, and I really like it. It's a weird sound, but I like it. I have nothing to say. How to disappear? What are we doing? Why are we talking about disappearing? What kind of disappearance are we talking about? I'm nervous. Oh, are we doo-wopping?
John met me down on the boulevard.
Tell me a story.
Cry on his shoulder, 'cause life is hard. What you been up to, my baby? Haven't seen you around here lately.
I love how she did baby and lately. You can hardly hear the end of those words.
All of the guys tell me lies, but you don't. You just crack another beer and pretend that you're still here. This is how to disappear.
Alcoholism?
Cuts on his face 'cause he fought too hard.
Alcoholism?
But I love that man like nobody
Not the
can.
tambourine.
He moves mountains and pounds them to ground again. Getting high as they fight for the things that they hold deep.
I love that part.
Forget the things they feel.
Oh, yeah.
This is how to disappear.
What do you mean? What? This might be, we're barely halfway through the song, and this might be in my top 3 of the album. I love a little doo-wop. And it's depressing. I love depression. Is that normal? I think so.
I got a key to cats in the yard.
Does she? Does she? I don't think she does.
Movie star. Think about those years as I whisper in your ear. I'm always going to be right here. No one's going anywhere.
This is No, this album, before this album, Honeymoon was her best storytelling. This one takes the cake. I think she is just telling a story. Like, part of this is like fiction. Like, there's obviously pieces of herself in this story, obviously, but I don't think she has kids. So I think this is also like a work of fiction at the same time. Let me just make sure. Does Lana Del Rey have kids? The mother to a daughter? Wait, what? Clementine is a chosen name? What? She must be very private. Maybe I shouldn't look into it. She seems to be really private about it. I don't know. I think that this song is like a work of like narrative fiction and also incorporating a lot of like her own experience. Wow, what a heavy song with such a little pretty melody. Alcoholism at its finest. California. Wow, it surprises me that it took her this long to write a song that's called California.
You don't ever have to be stronger than you really are.
Okay.
When you're lying in my arms, go faster than your fastest pace, or faster than my fastest cars.
She just wants him to feel safe. She's letting him know, I am a safe space. You don't have to be anything or anyone and act a certain. You just be yourself and let it all go with me. And it's sad because it's another song they're starting to mix together at this point. It might have been, I can't remember. There was a song where she was like, is it safe to be who we are? And in this, it's like she just wants him to get to that point. Like, she wants him to realize it's okay to be completely himself with her. But he's got walls built up.
I shouldn't have done it, but I read it in your letter. You said to a friend that you wish you were doing better. I wanted to reach out, but I never said a thing. Oh, I'll pick you up if you come back to America.
Where'd he go?
Just hit me up. Do whatever you want, travel wherever, how far. We'll hit up all your places. We'll have a party. Your favorite liquor off the top shelf. I'll throw a party all night long.
This feels like a song that she wrote, like intended for a specific person to genuinely hear it and heed to it. Like, I don't know. It could be also just a moment in time that she captured and she liked the song and whatever, but like, I feel like there's a genuineness where she means this to this day, maybe. And if that person needs somebody, like, even if it's nothing romantic, because there's not really too much romance happening in the song. She just genuinely cares about this person and is letting them know, like, I'm still here if you ever need somebody. And she has this kind of like silliness to it where she's just like me. She's just like me. It's hard to like tell somebody and be genuine and serious. I don't know, where it's like, if you're worried about somebody and you're like, hey, if you ever need somebody, I'm here. Like, it's hard to say that. I don't know why. And clearly she had a hard time saying that in the moment, like when she read whatever letter and she didn't reach out at the time. And now she's creating this song. But now she's like, listen, I know your favorite places. We can go to your favorite places. We can get your favorite liquor. We can throw a party. We can have fun. Like, she's trying to make it lighthearted, even though clearly he's really going through a dark spot. And that's me too. Like, I'm like, oh, you hate your life right now? Do you want to make cupcakes? It's relatable, the way that she's reaching out and the way she's comforting this person, and I get it.
When you're lying in my arms,
I like that pause.
you're scared to win, scared to lose. I heard the war was over if you really choose.
Scared to win and scared to lose is so real. Like, because it's like, scared to lose is the obvious one, you know? I don't think I have to explain the human being's fear of failure. But, like, scared to win is also a big thing, because it's like, then what? Or, like, what happens when you reach the top? All you can do is fall, you know?
You hate the heat, you've got the blues.
He's a mess. I get it.
Like the weather, oh, that's so like you. If you come back to America,
just hit me up. I love that phrase. It's so just genuine because it's so casual. It's softer now.
you on the flip side.
Ooh, written by Lana and
If you come
Zachary
back to
Dawes.
California, you should just hit me up.
You know what? I could sense like a different vibe to this song than the rest, and I wonder if it's because I wonder if Jack produced still, but like lyrically, it did feel different. I don't want to say, maybe this might be my least favorite song so far, but that's saying something because it also doesn't feel like one that I'm going to be skipping. Like, I still really like it. And I think maybe there's just like an element of it feels so personal that it's like, oh, that's hers and that's his. Like, that's their song, not mine. Next up is The Next Best American Record. What a bold title.
My baby used to dance.
Used to. Where's this going? Are we getting into the breakup section of the album?
He was cool as heck.
That is so
We
funny.
were so obsessed with writing the next best American record, cause we were just that good.
I love that she owns
It was
it.
just that good. Whatever's on tonight, I just wanna party with you. You make me feel like there's something that I never knew I wanted.
Oh, and she's gonna end it there for a second. Yep. Wow, that's special. You make me feel like there's something that I never knew I wanted. That's honestly, I've never gotten that feeling from a person before. I've gotten that in like movies and TV where like I love the moment when stuff comes together that you didn't realize was missing. And it's so cool to think of that being given to her by a person. Like they're making her realize so much more. And that's so interesting too, because she, especially with Mariner's apartment complex, she's the one who's like, no, I'm here to show you. I'm here to teach you. And now here she's saying that he has opened her eyes to so much. That's cool.
He was 70s in spirit, 90s in his frame of mind. We lost track of space. We lost track
That's
of
so
time.
special. Oh, this song is giving me this feeling about this person that she's with that makes me want it to work. Like, this is so special. Losing track of space and time is like the best feeling. It's like a late night phone call where you're like, oh my God, it's 3 a.m. What just happened? Like, those moments are so special.
Whatever's on
I love this break in the music.
I just wanna party with you.
It's really interesting that these are the two stories she's telling. She's talking about them writing and being like intellectually stimulated with each other and feeling on fire. And then also this time of like them being able to let that all go and just party all night long. That's a cool dynamic.
It's you.
It's you. It's you is so simple, but it says so much. It's you, it's all for you.
I see you for who you really
We're getting into stream of consciousness here in the last like minute, 2 minutes.
girls love the way Bill plays guitar.
What even just happened? Was that the bridge before? I thought we were getting a long outro.
There's something that I never knew
I love that she's ending on this lyric because it's the best lyric of the song. Stop. You cannot tell this story of this terrible toxicity throughout the whole album and then throw in a song like this and make me feel for the guy. I don't want to hear about the good stuff. Next, The Greatest. The Greatest. Okay, if we get another lovey-dovey song, I don't need to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Immediately the melody.
I miss Long Beach and I miss you.
Okay, we can miss him, but at least it's not a love song.
Dancing with you the most.
Oh, but I don't want to be sad like this. Okay.
Those nights were on fire. We couldn't get higher. We didn't know that we had it all. But nobody wants you before the fall.
I don't want to mourn this relationship. She's better off without, but like I'm sad. Wow, those nights were on fire. We couldn't get higher. We didn't know that we didn't know that we had it all. You just never know when you have it good. You know, it's like, this is a really stupid reference to make, but you know how people talk about how when you're sick and your nose is stuffy and you're like, oh, I would give anything. I'd be so grateful if I just didn't have this stuffy nose anymore. And then you don't. And then you like just don't realize how good you have it. You take it for granted. Think about something stupid like that times a million with like this great love and you don't even realize it's your great love. Like, usually people romanticize this idea of when you know, you know. It feels like this was like one of those special relationships and they just didn't know in the moment until it was gone, and that sucks. But nobody warns you before the fall. I know. Can we get like, should we start pre-breakup conversations like, hey, babe, I might break up with you and ruin your life in like a month? Just start preparing. Love, love, I love, I'm sorry, wait, I'm going back. Ooh, I see. Oh.
I guess I'm signing off after all.
Signing off. She needs to stop doing stuff like that because I levitate every time. Oh, this solo.
I miss New York and I miss the music.
Wait, I was wondering, what does she mean by she's signing off after all? I know I read somewhere, or maybe someone told me that she was planning to release Born to Die and then never make music again. But, like, obviously that didn't happen. Did she have one of those moments again here where this was going to be her last and then she was done? Is that what she meant by signing off? But then also it says, I miss New York and I miss the music. So maybe she's like signing off from like the California, LA, Venice scene and she's ready to go back home.
Me and my friends, we miss rock and roll. I want shit to feel just like it used to.
Yeah.
And baby, I was doing nothing the most of all.
Yeah. I love that line. When nothing, oh, that's such an interesting way to put it. I want shit to feel the way it used to. When baby, I was doing nothing the most of all. Like I had nothing, how do you even describe what that lyric is? But I love it. Like when nothing mattered, when you really had nothing to get done, like you could just do what you wanted when you wanted. It's basically like being a kid.
Culture is lit, and if this is it, I had a ball. I guess that I'm burned out.
Burned out. Was she considering stopping with music? So maybe this song isn't even about a relationship. Maybe this is about, or it could be like a double meaning, but it seems to also be about like her talking to the fans, like, don't leave. Maybe she felt like a disconnect. She felt like her career wasn't going where she wanted it to go, and she was close to giving up. That greatest loss is like giving up music and being Lana Del Rey and the fans and all of that. I'm not sure if, I don't know. I mean, obviously Norman fucking Rockwell though was like the biggest album of all time. So if that was what was going on in her head, I hope this album must have changed it for her. And I know that obviously she kept making music, thank God, but I'm curious if that is what she's talking about and how genuine that is. Like, was there a moment where there was like an announcement of some sort, or were you guys surprised too when you heard the song for the first time when it came out? Like, wait a minute, where's she going? Where does she think she's going?
LA's in flames, it's getting hot. Kanye West is blonde and gone. Life on Mars ain't just a song.
David Bowie.
Oh, the life stream's almost on.
I hope, I'm so sorry. I need to, oh my God, there's still a minute outro. I hope the live stream's almost on. What does that mean? I have no idea. But this is so funny. Like, also her saying like, oh, the world is changing, basically. Look at all these weird changes. I want it to be the way it used to be. The greatest loss. So like at the beginning, I was like, is she talking about a relationship? And then as it went down, the greatest loss was like, is she giving up on her career? And then at the end, it's like, she's just giving up on the world. She's really spiraling in this song. I'm a spiraler too, so I get it. This song just, wow, I wasn't ready for this one. It took me. That one was unexpected, but it's nice to get a variety of like songs. I don't know, How to Disappear, The Great and The Greatest, and California actually all really stand out. Like, I feel like the first 6, 7 songs of the album told a cohesive story, and now we're getting into some different topics, but somehow it still matches the mood and the tone of the story, overall story being told. Next up is Bartender, which makes me nervous because we are talking about alcoholism and how to disappear. So what are we about to What's she about to sing about in Bartender?
All the ladies of the canyon wearing black to their house party.
Why does this feel like a witchy song?
One is flowing with Bacardi.
She loves her some Bacardi.
Girls just want to have fun. The poetry inside of me is warm like a gun.
And she's back.
I bought me a truck in the middle of the night.
Oh, just a casual impulse buy.
It'll buy me a year if I play my cards right. 'Cause they don't yet know what car I drive.
Oh.
I'm just trying to keep my love alive with my bartender. And our love sweet enough on the vine. Bartender.
Oh, this is cute. Okay, so we have the poet. Maybe the poet is also the bartender, but I think this is a different guy. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Our love is sweet enough on the vine, meaning you don't have to like mix it in with anything else. You don't have to process. You don't have to add anything to it. It's sweet enough at its most natural state. And that's a beautiful thing to say about love. I was so confused at first when she was talking about like buying a car and that it might get her through a year if she plays her cards right. I was like, what are you doing? And then photo-free exits from my baby's bedside because they don't yet know what car I drive. So basically she's buying a whole new car. I love that she bought it in the middle of the night. She's like, you know what? I can't. I need to get to him, and this is going to be a thing that I commit to. And she buys a whole new car just so that she's not followed and her love can be kept secret and safe in its fragile beginning stages. It feels like the beginning.
All the ladies of the canyon wearing white for their tea parties.
Okay. Oh, playing games of levitation and meditating in the garden. We are witches. I knew this had a witch vibe. All the ladies of the canyon wearing white for their tea parties, and in the beginning was all the ladies of the canyon wearing black to their house parties. Okay, so we are multifaceted. We have fun in the light and the dark. I like that.
And I love the little games that we play from the valley to the beach.
From the valley to the beach, I feel like the valley, it's obviously, you know, a valley is below. We all know what a valley is, right? I don't even know how to describe it, but a valley I associate with darkness, and the beach is very much bright and light. And so like it's cool, that lyric, I think, tying back into like the white dress for the tea parties that represents the light, and then the black dresses for the house parties representing the darkness.
And our love sweet enough on the vine.
That may be my favorite lyric of the whole album.
Keep love alive.
Keep love alive. She's always putting it in their court. She's like, just the love's alive on my side. All you have to do is stay. That's really it. I don't know. I really want to know. Am I allowed to know yet? It's not a spoiler for her music or anything. Is she in like a long-term, has she found her Hallmark man? Is she in a long-term relationship? Did anyone have like the guts to finally stay with her? Because I need to hear that the answer is yes. Next up is happiness is a butterfly, which makes sense. That's Lana. I associate Lana with freedom. I associate butterflies with freedom, and it doesn't surprise me that happiness equals freedom to her. So I'm guessing that's the theme of this song. Get free. She does like to focus on, give like a whole song a moment about freedom. So I'm not surprised actually, but we'll see how different this is from past ones. Oh.
The bar was hot, it's 2 a.m. It feels like summer. Happiness is a butterfly. Try to catch it like every night.
Okay, so this isn't a cutesy little song about freedom. This is more depression. Happiness is a butterfly, try to catch it every night. So she almost gets there and she's chasing it. But I'm so curious about this one. Is she gonna catch it in the end?
It escapes from my hands into moonlight. If he's a serial killer, then what's the worst that can happen to a girl who's already hurt?
She is ready to accept any flaw. She's like, oh, you're a serial killer? All right.
If he's as bad as they say, then I guess I'm cursed. Looking into his eyes, I think he's already hurt. I said, don't be a jerk, don't call me a taxi. Sitting in your sweatshirt, crying in the backseat. Ooh, I just wanna dance with you.
I'm listening to that again. I've never heard her sing like that.
I said, don't be a jerk, don't call me a taxi. Sitting in your sweatshirt, crying in the backseat. Ooh, I just wanna dance with you. Hollywood and Vine, Black Rabbit in the alley. I just wanna hold you tight down the avenue. I just wanna dance with you. Low down to sunset in the truck.
The truck from Bartender.
Pick you up. Happiness is a butterfly. We should catch it while dancing high. Every day is a lullaby. Try to catch it like lightning high. Sing it into my music, I'm crazy.
Oh my God. Every day is a lullaby. I try to capture it. It's impossible though. Like at the end of it's impossible to capture like these magic moments and put it into music, but that's all everyone's trying to do. Like that's what music's about. And I feel like she does it best she can. But at the end of the day, like nothing beats an actual experience. And I just think I love a little fourth wall break. I love how much she talks about her music and writing. Like you can feel how important it is to her in her songs. And this is so cool. I try to catch it like lightning and sing it into my music. I'm crazy. It's like she knows like it's not gonna work. Like I can't make a song that explains these moments with you, but I try.
If he's a serial killer, then
This part's so funny.
worst that can happen to a girl who's already hurt. Ooh, I just wanna dance with you.
Same. I just want to dance. Just dance with me. Just dance.
Baby, I just wanna dance with you.
I really do think she's just asking for the simplest of things. I would love eventually if you guys could like put together, did she ever date a singer? Does she have like songs written about her? Because I would be so curious to hear things about her from other people's perspectives, because she literally just sounds perfect and like she's very low maintenance and she's just asking for like love and acceptance, and like I'm like, please give it to her. Like why is everyone leaving her? She just wants to dance. It makes me mad. And now, oh my God, the longest song track title of all time. Hope is a dangerous thing for a woman like me to have, but I have it. I wonder what she means by a woman like me. Does she just think she's doomed to not have a happy ending?
I was reading some errands and I got to thinking that I thought maybe I'd get less stressed if I was tested less like all of these debutantes.
Oh. Are we going to talk about that? Are we going to talk about expectations put on women? Are we going to talk about women constantly being pitted against each other? Women constantly being expected to act a certain way? Are we going to talk about it?
Smiling for miles,
happy all the time,
and high heels and white yards, but I'm not.
It's okay,
baby, I'm not.
This isn't something she should feel like she has to admit. Like this is nothing to admit. Like that's fine. You're good. You're you.
I've been tearing around in my fucking nightgown, 24/7 Sylvia Plath. Writing in blood on my walls, 'cause the ink in my pen don't work in my notepad.
Kind of iconic.
Don't ask if I'm happy, you know that I'm not. But at best I can say I'm not sad.
Oh my God. Don't ask if I'm happy. You know I'm not. You've heard my music. Listen, you know me. I'm never happy. But at best, I can say I'm not sad. That's even sadder to say because it's like not even a joke. Like it kind of like the line like you know I'm not happy is it's kind of a joke. But then when she goes further and says at best I can say I'm not sad, like oh, she's not kidding. Like she is either sad or numb, just has her head above the water, you know?
Hope is a dangerous thing.
She's like scared to be
Like
hopeful.
me to have.
You deserve hope and more. Girly.
I had 15-year dances, church basement romances. Yeah, I've got spilling my guts with the Bowery bums is the only love I've ever known. Except for the stage, which I also call home when I'm not. Hello, it's the most famous woman you know on the iPad.
On the iPad. It's giving a FaceTime.
Calling from
it is a
beyond
FaceTime.
the grave, I just wanna say hi, Dad. Shaking my ass is the only thing that's got this black narcissist off my back. She couldn't care less, and I never cared more, so there's no more to say about that. Born of confusion and quiet collusion, of which mostly I've known. A modern day woman with a weak constitution, 'cause I've got monsters still under my bed that I could never fight.
I want her to go deeper. What are these monsters? Why does she feel like...
A gatekeeper carelessly dropping the keys on my nights off. My pen don't look good in my pad. They write that I'm happy, they know that I'm not, but at best you can see I'm not sad.
You can see I'm not sad. Meaning a lot of the time she is, and she's just good at faking it. And they write that I'm happy, they know I'm not. So like sometimes in her writing, she makes herself seem happier than she is.
Hope is a dangerous thing for a woman like me to have, but I have.
I almost forgot that this is the end of that the track title ends with "But I Have It." Thank God, because the whole song has me scared. And then finally she wraps it up with "I Have It." Oh God. That's really, really great. Ending on this song like this is really great after hearing a song like The Greatest. I feel like The Greatest was a real moment in time for her. Maybe she considered just not even releasing this album, not doing music anymore, nothing. Eventually she came around to this song. And this is what matters, and it makes so much sense to have it as the final track. What am I supposed to say now? What am I supposed to say? I think I'm changed. I am often changed after a Lana album, but there is something special about this one, as I expected there to be. Based off of a first listen, this one is possibly ahead of Born to Die for me, or just below it. I'm gonna have to have more time with it. I love Born to Die so much, but it's hard to even compare the two because these are very different. Those Born to Die and Norman fucking Rockwell are very different, and how do you even fit this album into a ranking? And now I have to rank the songs? Oh, this is going to take me a sec. I mean, here's my ranking, I guess. But I don't know how in the world I ended up being able to do this. Like, I take my ranking with a grain of salt as always, because I can only fathom so much based off of a first listen. I would love to know your personal rankings for the album, or like what songs jumped out to you when you first listened to it versus what songs, after having more time with the album, have become your favorites now. I just can't wait to keep listening to it. I can't wait to add it to my playlist. I can't wait to see what you guys have to say about it. Teach me, give me all the fandom knowledge. Let me look at what our next Lana album is. I think my next music reaction will be another Lana album. I don't think I have any other releases on my radar right now. Yep, next is Blue Banisters. Oh wow. I don't know why this album feels older. Like Norman fucking Rockwell feels way older than 2019. Blue Banisters. Ugh. That's going to be obviously the world changed in 2020, and I feel like society changed. Like we all just changed. Like nothing's been the same. And so I'm very curious about what Blue Banisters is going to sound like given what happened. Whoa, Blue Banisters and Chemtrails Over the Country Club were both released in 2021? What? Wait, what? Help. Is my Apple Music putting it out of order? Did Chemtrails come out first? Because Chemtrails says February 26th, 2021, and then Blue Banisters says May 20th, 2021. Why are they out of order? What do I listen to first? Help, tell me. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, maybe.